What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. If you're just joining, I try to be politically populist on the populist level. I look at politics. Right now, there are two levels. Either you are a populist and you believe that power should be with the people, or you are a corporatist and you believe power should be with corporations and those who they fund. I would try to stay, I'm in the middle of Jimmy Dore on the left and Steve Bannon on the right. Two guys I equally enjoy and I think are equally smart, and I wish they would team up, to be honest with you. But that's why I'm stuck in the middle. Thanks for joining. I think the announcement or the news that came out, it might sound strange, but hang in there with me, that the U.S. intelligence helped Ukraine sink the Russian cruiser Moskva. A white pill moment. 2022 has been fire. I'm pumped up in a good way. It's Return of the Jedi. What we're seeing is the cabal, those in power, have to do more and more outrageous and stupid things to try and take power away from the people, the rising power away from the people. Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby said, I'm going to quote, "The U.S. provides battlefield intelligence to help Ukraine." Yeah, we knew that. "We do not provide intelligence on the location of senior military leaders on the battlefield or participate in targeting decisions of the Ukrainian military." So the middle piece was important for them to clarify. We do not provide intelligence on the location of senior military leaders, because if you can tie the U.S. to senior military leaders in Russia and providing that location, that's going to be a serious problem. But the last part of it was very interesting. John Kirby, who's, you could just call him the master of spin, says, or participate in targeting decisions. So what that means is U.S. intelligence could have targeted the Moskva, and there might not have been any senior military leaders on there, according to their intelligence. So they could have helped, they could have targeted that, or they could have pointed that out with their intelligence where it was. And then Ukraine made the decision to pull the trigger, is what they're saying. So what that is it's putting us closer to war. And you might ask, why would I say us going closer to World War III, potentially the end of the world? I'm not saying that's a high percentage chance, but it's a chance we have to talk about. We're not inching away from it. Let's just say that. Why would that be a white pill? It's because the U.S. government they are endangering lives of Americans. Yeah, it is going to be a white pill because there is a red tsunami that's coming. And it's controlled by a small minority of populists, made possible by the incredible run of Trump. And I have to give Steve Bannon a lot of credit for Trump. Fueled by Trump, Steve Bannon, the mantle of MAGA, Make America Great Again, or America First, is going to be carried on long after Trump. Trump's not even the most important person anymore. But this wave, this minority, is the heartbeat of the Republican Party now. Even Mitch McConnell has to bend the knee to it. The cabal sees that. Mitch McConnell sees that. All the corporations see that. And they're like, how do we stop it? There's no way to stop it. What was alleged that happened at the end of 2020 is not easy to replicate in a midterm election, if that's what happened. So they can't stop it. It's going to take another pandemic. Funny, Bill Gates is already preparing for that. There's a bill in New York. I'll do a video on that is troubling. It already passed. It's a regulation, obviously, they're not passing legislation anymore. This is a public health regulation that allows them to quarantine whoever the hell they want for basically whatever the hell they want. They say a highly contagious pathogen or disease. What defines that? I don't know. Was a common cold that? I don't know. But so they're preparing because they can't stop the red wave. It's a sign that these white pills that are adding up mean something. I know we got inflation and that's a tax on the poor. They're trying to attack the poor with that, in my opinion. Inflation, war, nuclear threat, potentially a draft, all that kind of stuff. We have 100,000 troops over there. They're doing that because these white pills are adding up. Recently, Joe Biden said he's running again for re-election. We know he's not. He's not healthy enough, whatever. But say he does, say I'm wrong and he does. Are you excited for that? Hey, Joe Biden supporters, where are you at?
Where the fuck are the Joe Biden supporters? I can tell y'all why I support Trump. Tell me why y'all support this motherfucker. Ain't doing shit but fucking us up every day, fucking us up.
I need to talk to you. How are you feeling right now? All right, was it all worth it? You got a black woman on justice. Was that worth it? I'm white pilled. Twitter accepted Elon Musk's offer. They're trying to rally to stop it. They might. They will strike back. But white pill moment. The Tucker Carlson hate, the Elon Musk hate, of course, they're white men, so they have to be brought down when you look at equity. All the hate, they're racist, all that Rogan and Tim Pool and Crowder and Libs of TikTok and who's a woman. But you see all that, it's all backfired. Tucker's got more viewers than anyone, more Democrat viewers than anyone. Joe Rogan gained 2 million subs. They had to hire someone who looked like they should be in the cast of Glee.
Information laundering is really quite ferocious.
To head a department underneath the Homeland Security. Nina Jankovic. They are so out of control right now, or they're losing the narrative so much, they had to hire someone who is a caricature of a Glee character to head this department. It's so outrageous. It's so stupid. People on the left aren't even defending this thing. They just want to stay out of the conversation. They're losing control. Nina Jankovic has ties to Ukraine, Russia, so you can see all signs point to they want nuclear war, or they want some form of war to justify martial law or some type of draft or to change the subject. Abortion's not going to last that long. And the abortion issue is another white pill moment. The white pill moment of abortion is it isn't about abortion. It's about federalism. 10th Amendment leaves up, if it's not in the Constitution, it's left up to the states. And if you are for, I consider myself also an aspiring constitutional libertarian. If you want more liberty and you want decentralization, it's not going to happen overnight. It looks like federalism. More and more power to the states first. And then the states can give more and more power to the counties. This is white pill stuff here. So the abortion rally, I don't think they're rallying it because of abortion. Do you think Democrats give a damn about your body, women? Or anyone? Do you really seriously think that these politicians give a damn about your body? They wanted to inject an experimental drug in you or fire you from your job. You think they care about your body? That's laughable. What they care about is we want power with the federal government, and this ruling creates an uncomfortable precedent, which is already in the Constitution, but it doesn't mean anything unless the Supreme Court especially holds it up. It says, hey, we'll leave that up to the states. What else could be left up to the states? That's the real concern here. They don't give a damn about abortion. If you're a black woman or any person, I bring up black women because it's been bothering me looking at the demographics, and black women are so tied into the Democrat Party. It is incredible. Is there a position of the Democrat Party that you don't agree with? Demographics of black women? I don't know. But they don't care about your body. They don't care if you kill a unborn baby in your body.
Lives matter, or just some black lives? The black lives killed by black men matter, right? Yes? The black babies killed in the abortions clinics matter, right? Thought so. The black officers killed by that bastard in Minnesota, that matters too, right? Okay. But the black babies that are killed in the abortion clinics don't matter, do they, medical people? Do their lives matter? Does the future of our black babies matter? Huh? What's up? What's up? Awful quiet now, aren't they? Uh-huh. It's okay if we kill them in the womb, right? But you have a problem when you don't seem to really have a problem when we kill them on the streets. Yes, well, we know they're the same issue. If we don't respect the lives of our unborn children enough to save them and fight for them, our lives mean nothing once we're born.
In fact, they would love for that to happen. And they're manipulating your energy, your talent, your power, your influence, and this goes to anyone in the country, for power, to give the federal government power. That's what they want. I don't think they honestly care if Republicans were to make abortion illegal, as long as the power is with the federal government. So it's a white pill to say, no, it's up to the states. So you've got Twitter, you've got that, you've got Tucker, Rogan. I mean, there's so many white pills. Here, let me do it. If you made it to this video at this point, call to action, put in the chat. I can't keep track of them. Rumble has been standing tall for free speech. Daily Wire standing tall for political independence. Daily Wire is like, we tell you what we feel. We consider ourselves conservatives, but we make products, and we are not going to say, if you're not a conservative, we hate you. No, do what you do. We are what we are. We're clear about it. We're open about it. You do you, and we can coexist. Daily Wire fighting back against Harry's. Tim Pool with the Billboard teaming up with Daily Wire. Rumble and locals teaming up. The Freedom Convoy, the People's Convoy. You list the white pills. There's too many white pills. More people are homeschooling than ever. CNN Plus, I don't want to see anybody lose their jobs. For me, the reason why CNN Plus was a white pill was the propaganda from these corporatists. It's not landing. They're like a comedian on a stage and everybody's walking out. Nobody's watching them other than 60-year-olds. So all the young generations, we don't care about you. That's why they have to hire a Glee chorus instructor for the Disinformation Governance Board. It's a white pill. That's why they have to try and start World War III. It's a white pill. Some people might like or not like Nicholas J. Fuentes. I'm a big fan right now. Great show. The reason I bring him up is he has fought through censorship, banned him, no-fly list. Okay, I'm going to drive. Banned from YouTube, banned from DLive. He's banned from the alt platforms. And he creates his own cozy TV. Very similar to Tim Cast. Tim Cast is a little bit behind Gab and Nicholas J. Fuentes, but they teamed up with Rumble to protect themselves. White pill, white pill, white pill. What we're seeing is those in control cannot control us. They don't have the social credit score yet. They're behind in that. I don't like using the term we're winning. I'm just saying there's a lot of moments to be happy about. Put them in the chat. There's too many to name. But people are looking at the corporate narratives like either they're ignoring it or they're saying you're lying for the most part. And it's just the radical or older generation that are looking at them as some type of beacon of truth. The energy has shifted, and that is invaluable. When you go into a situation like football or sports or this is a fifth generational informational warfare. The energy, the positivity, the white pill moments. And if you listen to the channel, I wouldn't be saying that they're white pill moments if they're not. That ain't how I roll. These are serious white pill moments, and them trying to start World War III as the last resort, and they're trying to go to the global treaty. as a last resort to stop the Constitution and these white pill moments, you can't stop this. I'm not. This is funny. I'm doing a couple. I'm trying to do shirts and stuff because I follow Salty Cracker and Young July. I always call him Young July. Eric July, Young Ripper, and Young Ripper has this thing. He's like, monetize your haters. And I think it's important. Salty Cracker has the same type of mantra. I think it's important when they say dark MAGA, even though I don't associate with MAGA. I don't like it. Just feels like I'm just a man without a label. So I wouldn't wear the shirt, but I want to put it out there as you call fellow citizens extremists and things like that. Like Biden said, ultra MAGA agenda, dark MAGA. Monetize that. I'm trying to design some shirts and say, even if they don't sell, it's just like a meme. It's just like, okay, we can rebrand what you got into this. Man, I'm feeling so good. I'm gonna leave you out with a couple quick clips. Let me know your white pill moments. Thanks a lot. Take care.
And this is what people need to appreciate, these cynical types. They're confusing their powerlessness with hopelessness. They're often thinking correctly, there's nothing I can do, but then they want to project and be like, that means there's nothing anyone can't do. No, you are powerless. So the answer is get more powerful, work on yourself, and get to the position where you can move the needle. You don't have to be the president or a senator or even like a sheriff. Those are not the only people who move the needle.
Yes.
You can just become powerful enough that it's very easy to make a difference because so many people are lazy and don't think in those terms.
Yes, I'll channel Jordan Peterson again.
Right now, we are in a ritual of humiliation combined with a strategy of tension. And it is meant to fracture our brains and make us so fucked up and angry that we spin our wheels and we infight with each other and we don't get together and we don't formulate a plan and we don't carry it out for fucking these people up on every aspect in this war. We need to become the teachers. We need to become the police. We need to become the lawyers. We got to become the district attorneys. We got to take over the city councils. We got to take over the state legislatures. And you can't do that if you can't focus, if you can't organize, if you can't communicate. That's what all of this is. Everything you're watching right now is to make you frustrated. It's to demoralize you. It's to make you angry. It's to get you to stay in bed. They want to mentally fracture you and get you unable to get out of bed in the morning, to get out and be productive. Motherfuckers, you haven't met us then because we geeked up and crazy and all this nonsense you throwing in our way. That's motherfucking MAGA fuel as far as we're concerned. We take this stupid shit, we turn that shit into fuel rods and we use it as motherfucking rocket fuel.